Fake news spreads faster than the truth. Why? Not because people are stupid, because of psychology. Be honest, have you ever clicked a headline you knew was exaggerated, but you still wanted to see what it said? From clickbait titles to viral conspiracy posts, the same mental traps make us click, share, and believe things we shouldn't. Once you see the tricks, you can't unsee them. It gets thrown around a lot. Clickbait, fake news. But what does that really mean? What makes it clickbait and what makes it fake news? Let's break it down and see how these terms are used to manipulate your attention and belief. Clickbait, headlines or posts engineered for clicks, not accuracy. Fake news, false or distorted information packaged to look like truth. Here's what matters. Fake news isn't just lies, it's disruption. It floods the news cycle, drowns out real stories, hijacks your attention, and fuels outrage, even when it's blatantly untrue. In the attention economy, every click is profit and every share is influence. So if we know it's manipulative, why do we still fall for it? It's one thing to know it's manipulative, but it's another to understand why our brains still fall for it. So why do we click even when we know better? Curiosity gap. The headline hints at a secret but withholds the answer. Your brain wants closure, so you click. Emotional triggers. Anger, outrage, and fear spread faster than neutral facts because they light up survival circuits. Novelty bias. The brain rewards surprising or shocking info with a dopamine hit. When was the last time you clicked something just because it made you mad? That emotional trigger. It's why we click, but the real danger comes when our brains take it a step further. It's not just about clicking, it's about believing. So why do we believe something that we know deep down isn't true? Confirmation bias. We share what already fits our worldview, even if it's false. Illusory truth effect. Repeat something enough and it feels true. Groupthink and social proof. If everyone in your feed shares it, it must be right. Right? Authority cues. Slick graphics, official-looking logos, or an influencer repost trick the brain into trust. These psychological tricks don't just work in theory. They play out in real life all around us. Let's look at how these tactics show up in the headlines, the viral posts, and the stories we're constantly fed. You've seen it everywhere. Tabloid clickbait about celebrity scandals that never deliver. The 2016 election headlines millions shared that were completely fabricated. Outrage cycles on social platforms. Obviously false stories that spread anyway because they make people angry. What's the worst clickbait or fake news story you've seen? Drop it below. You'll be surprised how many of us fell for the same ones. Now that you can see how these tricks manipulate your attention, how do you defend yourself? How can you break free from the cycle of clickbait and fake news? Slow down. If a headline makes you feel angry, scared, or smug instantly, that's a red flag. Cross-check. One source does not equal truth. Look for multiple credible reports. Spot the curiosity gap. You won't believe. Shocking truth. What happened next will equal bait, not news. Use the Raven model to assess credibility. R. Reputation. Is the source known and respected? A. Ability. Do they have the competence to report on this? V. Vested interest. Do they profit if you believe or share it? E. Expertise. Are they actual specialists or just repeating? And neutrality. Is the framing balanced or clearly pushing aside? If a headline or source fails Raven, it fails you. Clickbait steals your attention. Fake news steals your reality. And both run on the same psychology. Now that you know the tricks, will you still fall for them? Hit like, tap subscribe, and stay sharp with Deceive and Believe. Because the next headline you see might not be news, it might be a trap.